So, in order for you to go on duty as an officer, you're going to notice that these guys are going to go into the bubble. You can call it. Going to go in here, and you're going to click E, click Enter. And there may be different when you're watching this video. It could be a month from when I made this video. There may be added things into this. There might be cadet trooper, then trooper, and then sergeant trooper. You're gonna pick the bracket that fits your rank. So obviously, so now we all got our stuff. We're gonna change our. We gotta have our hat. You gotta wear your campaign hat. You gotta have it. You can change everything in here. Put some gloves on if we wanted. I think I'm... Where would that be? Right. Okay, well, I don't know how to put gloves on apparently, so... Alright, looking snazzy. Also, if you hold Z, your hand will go on your firearm. X to put your hands up. And left alt will put your hands on your radio. So we're all going to go get our vehicle now. So spawn code for the vehicle is GS1 for cadets. You're going to be driving the Crown Victoria. So GS1, Georgia State 1 is the spawn code, again, for cadets. And they spawned theirs perfectly, and I did not. You can go in here if you want to. You're allowed to put extras on your vehicle. You cannot go slick top, okay? You can use the wraparound bar if you like, but you, again, as a cadet, you cannot do pit maneuvers. So I don't care what cosmetics you use in the vehicle. It's totally fine. Just you cannot go slick top. And that's literally the only rule. So, we're going to show you how to do the lights now. You boys ready? Teach them how to turn their lights and sirens on?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. After me, boys. So, Q turns on your lights. You notice there's no siren or anything. Alt, activate. Alt is a toggle. It toggles the siren. So, we're going to toggle our siren. R will go through different siren types, as you notice. R again will go through the next one, and then left alt will disable that. If you have an issue where, and also up arrow, some people find that they can't when they're looking at their scoreboard. That's also a siren as well. So if your siren does not shut off, it could be because you clicked your up arrow. If you just want to turn off every single siren because it's just confusing, you can just click, as you see, alt. You can click Q, it shuts your lights and sirens off. You can yelp with R. You can honk with E. And then the numpad 5 turns on your front radar and rear radar. Okay, so you guys are going to position yourself for a signal 11 wherever that you want to. Good hiding spot usually. This isn't the greatest hiding spot right here. But I'm sure you guys can use your imagination to find a better hiding spot. So, with Signal 11, you're going to call yourself an RTO Signal 11. So, you're going to King 15 Signal 11 would be my call sign. After you have called yourself 1011, or Signal 11, sorry, in RTO, you're going to numpad 5 turns on your toggleable front and rear radar. Once the radar is on, you basically just sit and wait for somebody like this Camaro right here to pass, and we'll see how fast he's going. Okay, so you can see the plate 63 NMU 967 model Z28 Camaro at 73 miles per hour. So he would be speeding, and we're gonna have to do a traffic stop on him. Okay, so the officer just observed a pink Kia blow through a red light. He's gonna initiate a 1011 traffic stop on the suspect. Once that he's far enough or close enough to the vehicle and that vehicle starts to merge into the opposite, whatever lane he's going to merge into, that's when the officer will call it 1011.
This is 1 King 52. It's going to be on a 1011 on Northeast Great Ocean Highway. It's going to be a pink 4-door Kia. Unknown occupants at this time. No additional 32s needed.
Okay, so He just called it over the radio. Now he's gonna go to the. He's gonna go around the driver's side of his vehicle to the passenger side to be safe. He's gonna go up there and introduce himself.
Hello, sir. I'm Commissioner Danny with the Georgia State Police. You know why I'm pulling you over today?
No, sir.
Alright, sir. Well, I caught you running past that red light. Can I go and get some license registration, please?
Yes, sir. Just gotta find it in the glove box real fast.
All of this roleplay will be done through /me in the chat. So, as
Alright, here you go.
Thank you, sir. Just sit tight while I go run this information.
Yes, sir.
now observe as the officer walks back to his vehicle. He's gonna go inside the driver's side of his vehicle or passenger side, as you can access the computer either way, and access his CAD system inside. Now there's two ways you could have done this. Is he could have asked that person if he's going to. The reason why he's doing it this way is because we have a CAD system, but you can also role play running that information through CAD. So they're just gonna role play it as in /me, and basically he's gonna just you'll see what he says in chat. He's gonna /me, runs information, what comes back, and then the traffic stop E, or whatever you want to call him, Infinity, is going to reply with whether or not he has wants, warrants, tickets, anything, all through /me. And the CAD system is another thing where you can go on the CAD system. Basically, you'll get his name, first and last name, run him through the CAD. The CAD itself will tell you whether or not that person has, if the vehicle's registered in their name, if he has any wants or warrants, if he's got a warrant for murder or anything like that. But you could do it two ways. So he's got three speeding. He's been ticketed 3 times for speeding. He's got no warrants or wants. So now the officer can basically, under his discretion, he can sit there a little bit longer for role play purposes and make it more realistic, as in, you're not going to get the information back instantly. And also he can decide right now whether or not he wants to ticket that driver for running that stop sign. Sorry, that stoplight. Again, notice how he walks around his vehicle through the back, so that way he doesn't get hit by opposing traffic or any traffic coming to him. And also it protects him from the driver of this vehicle too.
Alright, sir. Here's your information back.
Yes, sir.
Notice how he did /me, hands information back to the driver. Now, I'm not really sure what this officer is going to do about running the stop sign. He could let him go, or he could give him a ticket. That's all on his discretion.
Alright, sir. I came back, so you had 3 previous speeding tickets. So since you failed to stop at that stop sign, I will be giving you a ticket for about $480 due to not stopping at that red light. Just go ahead and sign on this dotted line for me.
Alright.
I also want to mention in this video that you guys should ignore everything that I'm doing as an officer. Pay more attention to Danny. He's the one speaking. You notice how I just walked into the road and everything like that. I'm only trying to give you guys a better view. So don't do this, and don't ever do this.
Alright, thank you for signing, sir. You were able to pay this ticket within the next month, hopefully, and just do it at a local police station. You have a great day. You are free to go once yes, sir.
Can I go ahead and get your name too as well? Or is it on the ticket?
It'll be on the ticket. It's going to be Commissioner Danny, like I said, what I stated when I first showed up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't hear that.
It's all good. Thank you, sir. You are free to go once I get to my vehicle and turn my lights off.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so he's got a 5M plate, so this guy right here has got a stolen vehicle. We're gonna initiate a code 5 on him after this light. King 15 to any available unit. I've got a code 5. Gonna try to initiate a 10-11 on. Need additional 32s.
311, go and show me 97 en route code 2.
10-4. So I'm gonna buy myself a little bit of time and follow this suspect vehicle for a little while before I initiate initiate the traffic stop, just to buy myself time and safety. Safety comes in numbers, and as that officer responds to me, I'm just gonna tail this. Right there he is. So now we're gonna initiate this traffic stop. So me and my officers are going to line our vehicles parallel from each other, even if you're on the road, because having the vehicle as a bullet blocker basically is the main thing you want to do. You're going to step out of your vehicle, so we're going to step out of our vehicle. We're going to then equip ourselves with our firearm, do our best to keep our doors open, point our firearms at him, being that we know he has possession of a stolen vehicle. We don't know if he actually had stole the vehicle. There's no reason whatsoever, though, to shoot this guy right now. Unless he does something to threaten your life, you do not fire at him. So my officer is going to do some commands. This guy's going to step out of his vehicle. We're going to place him in handcuffs and go from there. Go ahead.
Driver inside the vehicle, can you go in and hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
Alright, sir, can I go in and have you place both of your hands up? With your left hand, go in and face it outside the window. Keep your right hand up. Alright, with your left hand, go...
Okay.
Alright, sir, go ahead and take 3 steps to the left.
So I'm going to swap to non-lethal because I don't want to... Our goal is not to kill the suspect right now.
Alright, you want to look north for me?
I'm going to inform my officer that I have less lethal. So I'm informing him I have less.
10-4.
Keep lethal. So as he keeps that lethal, I am not going to get in his crossfire. Notice right now that he is to the left of me pointing a shotgun at this suspect. And if somehow crossfire happens and I die, then there's only one officer, or possibly none. If this, as you notice, this guy has a firearm. So I'm going to come up here. Officer's got my back. F5 to open up the menu, LEO menu. You're going to go citizens and then toggle handcuffs. Go ahead and place your put your hands down. So now he's in handcuffs. And okay, so now like I said, I don't know if that he actually stole the vehicle. He is obviously still in possession of stolen goods, so he will be going to jail, but we're going to kind of have a conversation before we take him to the police department and book him for that. So obviously you're going to role play that out to the best of your abilities. You know, ask him questions like, where'd you get the car? Did you steal the car? Run the VIN even to see if the car is actually stolen, or if maybe he just has illegal plates because he can't afford the registration. Maybe it's not actually a stolen car, it's just a stolen plate. And again, still a arrestable offense, but this officer is going to be searching his vehicle, making sure that he doesn't have anything illegal. We noticed some boxes in the back. He's already going to jail, so he's now searching the vehicle. Again, all through /me, as I said before, and I believe it was a traffic stop video. Everything is done through /me. Even if you're a civilian, active as a civilian, you're going to do all /me. You don't want to break RP.
Over here.
10-4. And I could initiate conversation with the suspect. You know, don't make it so boring for the suspect. Kind of put a little bit more fun into it. And ask him how his day is, or maybe try to be smart with him and get him to admit that he stole the vehicle or whatever. You guys, it's an imagination thing. Just let your imagination explore. Alright, so we just did the code 5. Now we're going to do a code 5, but this time shit kind of gets a little squirrely. So we're going to ask him to step out of the vehicle. He's going to shoot at us, and we're going to respond with we're going to shoot at him and do medical on him. So
Driver inside the vehicle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. With both hands, can you go to put them up for me. And with your left hand, go in and put it outside the vehicle like an airplane. Hey, be advised, he's reaching for something.
Oh, notice on the top right of chat, he was grabbing for a shotgun.
For 11, be advised, 1013, code 5.
Does he have a firearm?
One suspect down, 10-4.
Okay. So that was a very valid reason to shoot. He was about ready to fire at us. Maybe wait a little bit longer to fire before that, but
yeah, that was a little trigger happy.
Yeah, but because he knew we were gonna do this for this training itself, then it's so before you actually fire though, try to get him to put the weapon down and things like that. So now he's gonna do the medical. Infinity's awesome at medical. He's gonna show you how to do that, and I'm gonna watch chat while he does that.
I'm just going to pass my shotgun real fast while I apply tourniquets.
Here, I can hold it for you if you want. Let me take it. Okay. Just grab his shotgun off him for him, so that way he doesn't have to hold that while he does medical. If there's no EMS on, you're going to obviously call for EMS on RTO. And if there are no EMS on, then that's up to you as an officer to continue that role play out. You have to role play. If you shot a suspect, you cannot get in your vehicle. I don't care how many officers are on that scene. You cannot get in your vehicle and drive off. You cannot. You have to make sure that you do medical on this guy, and then once you're done with that, you're going to tow his vehicle. So you're going to do / me tows vehicle, blah, 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 blah. And because of this, I'm going to go and, while he's doing medical, pay attention to him doing medical. And you can see in chat, looking for GSW. And I'm going to / DV the car. So the suspect has been shot in the shoulder. Infinity's going to assess the wounds and see if we can get him stable enough for transport to a hospital. That's basically your job, is you want to see. He's probably going to go for a medical kit. There it is. Once he's stable enough for transport, that's your main goal, is you want to get him stable enough for transport. Now, I can't stress this enough. Notice how he's doing / me, grabs medical bag, things like that. You're not actually doing an action unless you type it in chat and say / me. You can't point your finger at your vehicle, grab your shotgun, and pretend that you just grabbed your shotgun out of your car. You have to / me it. So he's applying bandages to the suspect. We're trying to get him back. Now feeling for a pulse. And just so the viewers know, if they are dead, then you'll do your best to get them back. Just because someone's heart stops doesn't mean you got to stop doing medical on them. Do CPR on him and try to get him back. If he does not come back whatsoever, then that's when you'd call coroner. Let that person know, hey, I called a coroner for you, if they don't notice it, so that way they're not just laying there dead for 25 minutes getting upset. Let them know you called a coroner. They're able to respawn, not revive, respawn. But because this guy is not dead, and he seems stable now, so Officer Infinity is going to place him in the side of his vehicle. Yeah. So you are allowed to go, obviously, code 3 to the EMS, or sorry, the hospital, wherever you are. There's a hospital everywhere, so you are allowed to go code 3 to take a suspect, a cop, anyone who's been is wounded. You are obviously allowed to go code 3 to the hospital.
And control, go and show me 97 code 3 en route to nearest hospital from postal 1052.
10-4. Like he just did, you do want to make sure that you call it over RTO that you are prisoner transport, because officers will notice a code 3 officer and be very curious on why that officer is going code 3 if you don't call it over radio. Okay. We're just going to help him out of the vehicle now and allow the doctors to work on the suspect. Okay, and then we are free to leave until the hospital lets us know that the suspect is available to go for transport to jail.
Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a demonstration of when and when not to use non-lethal and lethal force. So pretty much I have my associate, Mr. Danny here, um, and today he will be helping me in this exercise. So pretty much I'm going to give Danny variables of commands, and if he does not listen to these commands, then he'll get tased. Um, and then we'll do another second part if he pulls a firearm or anything that is fear of my life. Then I'll go ahead and waste him in such ways. So I'm gonna pretend that I have him stopped. Let's say that he was on a 1070 foot bail. And 1070 is pretty much a foot pursuit, and he was running down this way. I catch him right here. I get him at gunpoint, pretty much. And let's say he has nothing in his hands and he's, cooperating. And I give him a variable of commands, pretty much tell him, turn around and such and such. And let's say he's fiddling around. So Dan, if you want to go and turn around for me. And let's just say you want to go ahead and try to dash for it. So just go ahead and try to run. Then pretty much I would go ahead and deploy the taser.
Imagine he's running, audience. Yeah, he's running right now, but...
Then that's when you're able to use lethal force. And let's say, for example, when he runs or whatever, resists, fights you, you're able to use your taser. But let's say if he's in a fist stand, I don't want to spend, $15,000 on taser cartridge and have them shipped and stuff like that. I really don't want to go through the cost. So, if you guys could be nice and use your baton. So let's say, Danny, you want to go into a fist position. Let's say he goes into that, and you can deploy your baton and go ahead and use so in such ways.
And roleplay that...
Just to save the department money.
Right, exactly. And roleplay it out, obviously, that he did not just die. Because it's like you're just getting... I mean, you could die from getting beat by a baton, but... Not on here.
Pretty much, he's knocked out or whatever. Get him into cuffs. He's gonna be a little bruised, so you might want to get medical attention. You can get medical attention here, or you can do it down at the county. For example, Mr. Danny, he has a firearm on him, or a holster, sorry, and a firearm on him. And let's say, once again, we go back to that scenario. He's on a 1070 with another officer. He's running towards me. I stop him with my cruiser. I have him at gunpoint. I give him variable commands. He's not listening. He tries to reach for that firearm and... Alright, well, just try not to shoot him in the face, because then that would instantly kill them. But, as I'm training, you guys will probably learn, 2 for the body, 1 for the head, or, 2 for the body.
Sorry.
About to talking to you, sorry about that. Go ahead and turn around for me. Alright, don't reach for that firearm, keep your hands up.
Danny. Yep, there you go.
And then
Okay.
such at this point, he's inside my vehicle, which, I don't have any backup. And at this point, that vehicle is a threat to me. So, for example, I would be right here. He's already in my vehicle, got locked, everything. He has firearms in there. He's pretty much able to hit me. So, as in this vehicle, it would be a fear of my life, and it could possibly take my life. I would go for my firearm.
Now, because he's trying to strike that officer, you can imagine in real time it'd be a lot worse. Infinity's going to shoot him. But if Danny would have backed up, that's when you wouldn't shoot him, because at that point he's trying to flee. He may have your car, but that's still no reason to take somebody's life.
Yes.
So if they're fleeing with your car, and there are server rules set in stone where they can't steal your car, but in this example they could. If he's not going to run you over and he's not going to do anything like that, then you would be free to to basically call for backup, try to get a ride so you don't have to walk?
One thing you can do, and it's actually not fail RP. Most vehicles are equipped. I don't know, Blake, if you want to come up here, right here, the GPS. And it would not be considered fail RP because I guess pretty much everyone knows in the world, police cars, they have GPS for dispatchers to track their locations and things like that. So you could do control if we do have control on and have them track the vehicle, and you guys can go on a tracking mode.
Bravo at 5, show me on a 1080 on a black sports car heading west Joshua. Postal code is going to be 4013. 1032s are going to be required.
Okay, so we're set up here to signal 11 on Joshua right now, and we can see that, or we can hear over radio that a 1080 is going to be coming our way. So when we go ahead and attach it, we're going to call ourselves attaching to the pursuit, and we're going to wait for all officers to pass us. And once all signs are clear, no traffic, we'll then merge into the lane and call ourselves, like I said, call ourselves into pursuit.
311, go on and attach me to that pursuit on East Joshua. 311, be advised, we're going to be 1080 still continuing.
Secondary, can you do call-outs?
Sure. I'm gonna be headed east on Joshua Road.
So I'm going to wait for him to pass. And then check for traffic. King 15, show me attaching to that pursuit. Okay, so the suspect just ran this the stop sign. We're going to try to initiate a traffic stop on him. He doesn't look to be pulling over. Okay, King 15, we have a 1080 on East Joshua Road. If someone
11, go on and attach me to that 1080.
If someone over, if a trooper above can attach primary to this, and I'll be secondary.
Bravo.
We're still continuing West Joshua.
311 to K4, K15.
10-4.
Be advised, am I able to pass on the left?
10-4, I'll wait for you.
Bravo 5, show me attaching to that 1080.
So as a cadet, you are not to be primary in these pursuits. You're not to do any pit maneuvers or anything. You're just here to assist if suspect crashes or anything like that.
311 control, be advised, we're going to be passing 3032 postal code, still continuing Joshua Road. We're going to be heading towards Route 68 at this time. So we're going to start a 1-minute timer.
And as a cadet as well, now I'm secondary in the pursuit. I'm going to allow the primary. I'm going to relieve the primary of callouts, and I'll start the callouts. So King 15, the primary of the pursuit.
Go ahead.
Allow me to relieve your callouts.
10-4 clear.
King 15, continuing Sonora Road, southeast Sonora Road. Speeds of 80 miles per hour.
311 control, stat on pit timer.
30 seconds.
10-4.
So obviously as a cadet I don't have the right to answer that question, but for the sake of the video we're going to show you how this will work out in a pit maneuver on the server. King 15 requesting additional 32s to Sonora Road. As many additional 32s as possible, please. If anyone can relieve me of secondary, please. So again, as a cadet, we're only here to help. We're here to assist the primary officers of their duty, basically. So we're going to allow someone else to pass me. So go ahead.
Charlie White taking secondary.
10-4.
Pursuit.
311 stat on pit timer.
King 15 to secondary. Start callouts, please.
Stone me headed south Sonora Road.
So now that I'm relieved of secondary and I'm third, I just follow in a safe distance, make sure that I'm not driving chaotic or anything, and it's their job mostly to... The secondary will relieve the primary of the duties of callouts, obviously, to allow him to pay more attention to driving. The third and fourth and so on will just basically wait. It's a waiting
Clear
game at
left
this point.
control. Be advised, traffic level is going to be low on Farewell. Crossover of North Conquer Avenue. Current pit timer stat.
Pit timer's clear, ready for a pit.
Headed south Meteor Street.
So primary is gonna try a pit.
What?
Continue call out. Sorry.
We headed west on Vinewood Boulevard.
Unsuccessful pit. So again, we want to keep our distance from each other. We don't want to get too close to the other officer and ram our officer off the road. Successful pit.
Successful.
So as a cadet, you can come in and bump his little ass like that, get out of the vehicle, pull out your firearm, and allow your sergeants to basically demand him out of the vehicle. Oh, he's already out. Put your hands up, sir.
Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Another job the cadet can do is siren control. Make sure the siren allow the supervisors to do their job, and you can do siren control. You got that siren, sir? Or you want me to take care of it for you?
Go ahead and take care of it for us. Appreciate it, Bill.
10-4, sir. Good pit, man.
Yep.
What car should we put him
Appreciate
in?
it. Thanks.
So now,
I'm
basically,
going to put him in the cadet's vehicle.
as a cadet again, you're gonna be the grunt. Obviously, it's gonna suck. Get through this training video, do the test. You'll be able to become a trooper, get pit certified with training, and then you'll be able to do pits, and you can do the stuff like the big boys over here. But so as a cadet, we're gonna basically do traffic. We're gonna take care of the traffic. If there's any traffic flow, allow traffic through or out, or if not at all. I mean, it depends on the scenario and what's going on. So as a cadet, like I said, you're gonna be the grunt for a little while anyways, and you're gonna make sure that traffic's flowing okay. You're gonna reposition vehicles if need be, and like he just said, we're gonna be doing prisoner transport. Lucky us, huh? So, so we're gonna go take this guy into jail now. Okay, so when you're doing prisoner transport, I've seen time and time again officers going code 2 or code 3 even to the PD. That is not acceptable, and you're not allowed to do that. You must go it's code 1, no lights, no sirens, abide by all traffic laws, and get there safely. If you were to harm the prisoner, obviously the department could be in trouble for that, and a lawsuit could happen or anything. So okay, so the arresting officer will then escort this man, unless that guy's doing paperwork or anything like that through CAD system, then we'll assist him with escorting the prisoner and everything like that. But actually put him in jail, that will be the person who does the arresting. We just did the transport. And you can offer to do the work for him if you want.
The door over here, Boo.
I got you.
Nice to know. I'll get you your free phone call as soon as we get you booked and processed. Sounds fine? Alright, sir.
Well-
Do you got anything that's gonna poke me, pinch me, hurt me any type of way? And also, just to let you know, anything that's 50 meters outside the outworld, once you smuggle it inside of the correctional facility, it is considered a felony.
I don't talk to police.
Alright, and you got the perfect right to do that. Alright.
So they're
I'm just gonna go ahead and take
they're gonna
off,
search
these
him.
glasses too as well.
They already read them. Make sure you always read the Miranda rights. We didn't get this in the video, but make sure you read the Miranda rights when you put the person in handcuffs before asking them any questions or anything like that, investigating anything. You must read them the Miranda rights, but we already did that.
Alright, sir. I'm just gonna go ahead and take you back to one of the cells so then you can get changed out, alright?
I got you.
311 control, can you go ahead and open up gate 1? I appreciate it, boo. When you go ahead and process them, what I do say, just add more RP. I take off their cuffs, of course, as Mr. Pimper explained earlier with the F5 menu. And I tell them that I'm putting on zip ties just to add more RP so then they cannot run. Because once you remove the cuffs, pretty much they're freely. But just to add more RP, just so that you put on zip ties. And then, of course, you go through your penal codes when you're booking them and stuff like that, and you already have the time situated. So let's say, for example, he's being booked and processed for, let's just say, for example, 10 seconds, just for video purpose. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove his cuffs, and his ID is number 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in /jail password, and then ID, and then time. And then you guys will go ahead and see what happens.
Very good explanation. Yeah, you don't want to jail him when he's still in cuffs or attached to you.
And as you guys see in chat, Danny was jailed for 10 seconds. Pretty much once he's released from jail, then he goes outside the jail and his buddies can come pick him up.
King 15, show me 1097 to the 911 call. Code 2. So if I was farther away, I'd go code 3, but because I'm already right down the road, I'm just going to go code 2. You don't want to spook the suspect. I don't really want him to know that we're showing up. And again, if I was farther out, I would initiate my sirens, and I'm going to slow down a little bit. We're kind of going to pause time right now, okay? So what I would do is if I was farther away, I would turn my sirens on to get to this area quicker. And if I'm close, I'll keep my sirens off. And again, if I was farther away, I activate my sirens, and then I'd deactivate them once I was close enough to where I believe he could hear my sirens. Again, just so that way he is less spooked and he doesn't really know how many officers are outside. And that kind of is just a tactical thing. Another thing too is that I'm gonna park my vehicle where that I feel is safe real quick, and my officers are just gonna stand there. They're just gonna just to give you guys an idea of how this is gonna work. They're kind of paused in time right now. So we don't want to park right in front of that building because we don't want to get shot. So it looks like one of my officers are right here. He's peeking the corner. He's in a pretty good position. And again, I don't kind of exist right now. So the no-nos for these priorities here are that you never are to park in front of the priority. So Danny, don't shoot me. I'm just walking outside, just so you know. So don't park where I'm walking right now. Do not park anywhere in front of the doors of anything. Banks, any gas stations, anything. Ace Liquor, anywhere. Yellow Jack, it doesn't matter where. Don't ever park right in front of where they can easily put fully automatic fire on you. As long as you're not parked in front, you're totally fine. So I'm gonna walk back to my vehicle, and then we will continue time, and we'll just have to see how this priority turns out. Hopefully, oops, hopefully we don't die. You guys ready, boys?
Ready.
All right, Danny, you ready, bud?
Ready.
And now again, as a cadet, you don't have an AR. You're not AR certified. You can only use your pistol. So go ahead and pull your pistol out and see what this sergeant over here, or whatever rank this person could be, what he wants us to do. Hey, sir, how can I assist you today?
What rank are you?
Just a cadet, sir.
Just a cadet boot? Alright, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you on my 6.
10-4, sir.
Alright.
So I'm going to assist this officer. It looks like we have another officer on the opposite side of this. So we have to keep in mind, though, now of crossfire. So I'm going to radio over traffic that he has, if he doesn't know, that he does have officers on the opposite side of the building. So King 15 to the opposing officer on the opposite side of the 24/7.
Charlie, wait, go ahead.
Just so you know, there's 2 officers on the other side of this building, so we're gonna watch crossfire as long as that, and if you can watch crossfire as well, that'd be good.
10-4 watching crossfire.
So now, because I'm not a sergeant, I'm not gonna be the negotiator. Infinity's gonna negotiate a little bit, and because of the purposes of the video, we want to be quick. So Danny's gonna kind of be like, "Oh yeah, okay," you know, and then either we're going to shoot right away. It's up to him, but we're either going to shoot right away, or he's going to just give himself up. So I'm not really sure how this is going to end. So you guys can go ahead and have fun with it, Infinity. Go ahead and have fun with it, Danny. And got your back. I'll just make sure that...
Hey, Boo,
10-4, sir, what's up?
can you go ahead and grab me that P on the ground?
Grab you the what?
Just right around that corner. Grab the PA system, the little microphone thingy.
Okay, sir.
Appreciate it.
Here you go, sir. Oh, shoot.
Appreciate it. Sir, inside the store. I'm Negotiator Major Daniel Thomas with the Georgia State Police. Can you hear me inside?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright, sir, is there a reason why you're currently robbing this convenience store and possibly harming others inside the store?
I was told to do it. My family would die.
You were told to do it if your family would die? Is
I
that
was
correct,
told to do
sir?
it, or. There's a big or.
Or your family would die? Do you know the people that possibly have your family in harm? Maybe we could work something out?
No, I have no clue. They were wearing all black.
No.
It's going to be a possible
Get your officer
mind.
back away from this window.
10-9.
disregard.
10-4. So notice how the officer's trying to be compassionate with the suspect and try to get on a level of understanding with him and just kind of de-escalate what's been escalated. That's the main priority. We're trying to just get him to calm down, try to figure out what's going on, assess the issue, and we don't even know if this guy's armed. Obviously, he probably is, being that he robbed a store, but...
Alright, sir, I understand that you're probably scared right now. Is there anything that I can help or work with you to try to get you and possibly others inside and your family safe
Yeah,
today?
you let me get away with this money.
Alright, sir, I can work on that. Just, can you tell me if you have anyone hostage inside?
There's no hostage.
311 be advised, I see gun in hand.
10-4.
You said there's no hostage?
There is no hostage.
Alright, so you're doing a harmless arm robbery, correct?
Correct. There's no hostage, but I am robbing this place.
10-4.
Okay,
Did you guys hear? We have another 32.
10-4.
So a 32 is going to be backup unit.
Alright, I see that you have a firearm. Is there a way that maybe you can put that down or try to work with us? Because some of my officers out here are fear for their lives.
I'll
I
put it
don't want
away if
anything
you
bad
give
to
me a
happen.
getaway vehicle.
Alright, I can work on that. Just let me go ahead and buy some time, alright?
Be advised, he's currently not going to have any hostage inside, so we may be able to just go and deploy taser and hopefully end in a non-lethal situation.
10-4. I grab my taser.
Alright, sir. So what I'm going to tell you right now is that we're going to need you to come outside with your hands up, alright?
No, I can't be going to jail.
Just listen to me, alright? If we're able to work out something with you where you're less being resistant, then maybe I can try to work out something where you can get out in less time and also be able to still see your family, alright?
I won't see my family unless I get out of here with this money.
Advise, if we can have detectives get a PID on the inside and possibly run a match back on any relation with family.
Alright, sir. At this time, I currently have detectives and investigators currently looking into this case right now. And you said that they're wearing all black, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to work with you 50-50, alright? So if you could try to work with me a little bit, then maybe we could try to work something out. Now, I do understand that your family is taken hostage, possibly. And I do understand that you are probably scared and afraid right now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, me trying to help you out to make you less afraid, if I can go ahead and possibly take you into custody with no violence whatsoever, not resisting, then maybe we can work something out. I can take you down to the station and we can work something out together to try to get you back with your family.
All right.
Alright, you want to make that a deal?
That sounds like a reasonable deal.
So it looks like
Alright.
okay. So it looks like the suspect's going to be actually allowing us to take him into custody, but we still
He'll
need
be
to have a
coming out.
heightened. Okay. He's positioning us. I'm gonna position myself into a better spot just in case. I'm watching crossfire.
Stop.
Looks good.
Stop. Go ahead and turn towards the doors.
I'm less right now, officer.
Alright, Boo, if you want to go in for cuffs.
I'll get cuffs, bud. So, and nice. All right, de-escalate, boys. Good job. You made the right decision today, sir.
I really hope so.
You know, we can work with you.
11 be advised, store's gonna be cleared.
Bravo 5, show me my car.
So as you see, the supervisor came in here, cleared for any other victims, or if there's anyone else in the store. It looks like everyone cleared area, and everything looks good.
Alright, Boo, if you want to go and take him down to the station, I'll meet him down there. Go and pat him down and
Yes,
all
sir.
that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, sorry, not you, Boo. You've earned enough respect. I'm talking about Mr. Charlie 08 Boot right here.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
No, sir. Make a Bravo 5. I'm right in front and ready to take.
Alright, sir, you got anything on you? Might poke me?
So we're gonna pat him down
Sir.
now for weapons and everything like that. Remember this. I need you guys to remember when you're watching this video that this is a role play server. So everything that you do, you need to be sure to be role playing it and not just. It's not, the fun isn't for killing people or anything like that. You're supposed to be role playing it. If you have no intentions of that, then